Hey everybody, it's Sally. You have found the video called Distance Learning ELA Basics. Congratulations, I'm glad you are here. I will remind you that this is an Edpuzzle video, which means that there will be questions along the way that I would like you to answer. So just be listening carefully and remember that this is one of your required assignments for today. This video is about sharing with you a couple basic bullet points about what distance learning in ELA is going to look like starting really next week. So this week is all about us getting kind of settled in, me sharing information with you, you telling me how you're doing, what you need, and us getting ready to go. Next week, we're really going to start in on the routines that will carry us through the remainder of distance learning. So I want to just give you the basics, and there will be more information to come as it becomes more relevant to you. But we're going to look at this document that is called the Student Version of the Distance Learning Plan for Middle School ELA. This upper part here is some basic stuff, some of which you already obviously know. You know that we are going to use Google Classroom every day. We're also going to use Flipgrid, which you logged into yesterday, and News ELA, which you're going to log into today. You will have 5 tasks to complete over the course of each week, one for each day of the school week, Monday through Friday. And each task will take you about 25 minutes, and I don't encourage you to spend any more than that. All assignments are due at noon on Saturdays, but I recommend obviously working on your assignments a little bit each day. And I will be checking in just to kind of make sure that you're making progress each day. All grading will take place over the weekend, and each task is worth 10 points. The weekly checklist is these 5 tasks right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next week, we are going to do these tasks in this order together, just so that I can make sure that I'm giving you guys lots of instructions and able to answer your questions super clearly. So we'll start on Monday with root words, Tuesday with a News ELA article, Wednesday is writing workshop, Thursday will be speaking practice, and Friday will be read and reflect. If that goes well, my dream is that we'll be able to start letting you guys choose in the next week after that what order you do those tasks in. So I'll just post everything at the start of the week, and you might do writing workshop first on Monday and then go to reading and reflecting on Tuesday, root words on Wednesday, speaking on Thursday, News ELA on Friday. I'd love to give you that level of choice and freedom. So let's just see how next week goes. That's kind of what we're working towards. We're going to start next Monday, as I said, with root words, and I'm going to be giving you a new root that is one that we haven't covered yet. And your job is to use the internet to research that root, find out what it means, and discover some English words that include that root. And I'll start having some mini quizzes on our root words. We won't go back to any of the old stuff that we learned in previous quarters. We'll just start with our new root words on those quizzes starting next week. Tuesday, we will do a News ELA article, and you're going to log into News ELA today. That's your 3rd task. News ELA is a really cool website that has lots of articles about all kinds of different topics, and I'll be assigning you 1 article per week that will come with some comprehension questions and some writing prompts that go along with it. It's a great way to continue building your nonfiction reading skills, and it's really, really useful for high school, college, beyond. The 3rd task is writing workshop. You're going to do about 25 minutes minimum of writing a week. We will be doing writing in different genres, and we'll also be doing some writing that's drafting of new work, revising things you've already written, and even sharing or collaborating writing with a classmate. Task 4, which we'll do next Thursday, is speaking practice. So speaking is a really important part of language arts, and because we aren't in class having discussions or sharing answers, we still need to keep our speaking skills strong. So I'll be posting a topic on Flipgrid every week, and you will share your response, almost like a mini speech, but really casual, on Flipgrid. And I'll make the topics fun, I promise. The 5th task, which we'll do next Friday, is a reading reflection activity. I would strongly encourage you to read as much as you can during this time. You have way less hours in school than you normally do, and if you have extra time, I want you to fill that with independent reading. You should have an independent reading book that you're working on through this whole distance learning time, and on reading and reflecting days, you're going to write a short reading reflection and share what's going on in the book that you're reading. And I'm really excited for that. There were a number of you in the survey yesterday who mentioned wanting to read a book as a class. We're going to see how that goes, but what I think I will offer is the opportunity to read the same book as other classmates, so that you can have that experience of sharing your ideas about the same book. Stay tuned for that. So those are the 5 tasks. And as I said, next week we'll work through them in that order: root words, ELA, news ELA, writing workshop, speaking practice, read and reflect. The goal is, again, to, in future weeks, move to a mix and match model, which I think could be really cool. For now, all you need to do is follow my instructions about logging into News ELA, which are in my welcome video for today, and make sure that you have completed the other tasks for Tuesday. We're going to talk more about writing workshop tomorrow, and then we'll talk about speaking, and then we'll talk about reading. So this week is all about giving you a little taste of everything. Next week, we'll dive in.